Facebook groups, everything else.
Okay. You can see that this week we have got 9,276 posts, which is 30% more than the previous week.
And wait
And
a
we have,
minute, those post reaches, those are blogs you're posting along with other articles, correct?
yeah,
So the blogs that Jacqueline writes, you're also posting in the post engagement.
yeah, whatever published on our website in the blogs, I have been posting them uh, through a recycle.
Okay, excellent.
Okay, we have got 300 post engagement, which is 3% more than the previous week. Uh, but we have got less like this week. I have invited a lot of people, but we are going through the holidays, so I think it will be up next week. And we have been posting 3 times a day, as we discussed, as you can see. And on Facebook groups, you can see that we have 41 members. Last week we had 34 members. We have got
Great,
7 new members this week.
great,
uh, and we are posting uh, once a day on Facebook groups.
excellent.
Moving forward to Twitter, you can see that we have 2,727 followers. We have got around 150 followers from the previous week. And we are reaching too much now on the limit of 5,000. So the progress will be a little bit less till we have 5,000 followers. But I have been spending time on other social sites like LinkedIn to use the time so that we can catch up with other social sites as well.
Excellent, excellent. Being diversified, I love that.
Okay. And you can see that we have got 7K post engagement in last 7 days, which is average. As last week we had around 7 to 8 thousand impressions, and we have got more engagement than the previous week. We have 0.9%. We had around 0.8% engagement, and link clicks increased. We have got 13 link clicks in this week,
Okay,
and
let's
we
go
have
back
got,
to the engagement. I have a question. So what is
yeah.
considered good engagement?
To be honest, anything above 0.5 is considered as good engagement for Twitter.
Really, that low?
Yeah, because you can see that here. You can see the rate 30 300 and 31 impression, and only 3 people engaged with the tweet.
I
Because
understand.
tweet as we know that Twitter is a micro blog social media, and you can't use
Correct.
more than 240 characters, so people get thousands of tweets in every minute on their timeline. So it is a little bit tough to get engaged with the followers. And we have
Makes
got a
sense.
lot of likes this week, 43.
Let's
Last,
I have a question though.
yeah.
The popular people on Twitter, what are their engagement levels of? We talked about being the average is a good engagement, it's 0.5, but the best, those that are extremely successful on Twitter, what are their engagement levels like?
When a people get a lot of engagement, you will see here around anything around 1 to 3%.
Oh, really? So those that are extremely successful or have sensitive topics that people like to engage and discuss right away, those are, we're talking about 3%. That's like unbelievable amount of engagement you're saying.
Yeah.
Do you know what level of engagement is needed for Twitter to start posting on other people's feeds where they say, well, this may be interesting to them?
No, I have shared with you my knowledge that I have read an article based on the engagement on Twitter, but so that I was able to tell you that what is the good engagement, that is 1 to 3%, or anything above 0.5% is good, but not good
Okay,
enough.
good. Got it, got it, got it.
Okay, let me show you on. You can see that last week we had 2,300 plus followers. We have almost reached 200 and 500 followers. This week we have got around 150 followers. So this week progress is better than the previous week on Instagram. And you can see that we are getting good likes. This one 18, this one 18, 19, 18, 20, 20. So
Excellent.
we are moving to the level when we are going to get from next couple of weeks more than 20 likes. Moving forward to LinkedIn.
What
And
happened with the identification they asked for?
yeah, they have verified our account this time. And when we had last reviewed our progress on LinkedIn, we had 4 connections, and now we have 140 connections. So in the meantime we have got 136 connections, and which is really great. And I think that we will recover the loss in really quick time, because we had more than 500 connections, and we are verified this time. So I think there won't be any problem moving forward, and we will be able to grow a lot faster, and this will be a great asset to make money and to take our business to the next level.
Now, can we also, do you think it's going to be appropriate to start posting our videos about our progress on social media to this group, or you think that's more of our blogs that they should be sending to them?
I have tried videos for other clients on LinkedIn. LinkedIn doesn't allow you to post any videos that is more than 10 minutes, and videos doesn't get much engagement on LinkedIn. But if you can post any research work in PDF file, then that works really well on LinkedIn.
I see, I see. So mainly posts will be successful on LinkedIn platform.
Yeah. And you can see that 123 people viewed our profile, 8 post views, and
Okay, and let's
we have.
stop right there. The whole goal of LinkedIn and getting people to connect with us is for them to view our profile, to come to the site, and then also
Yeah,
view our posts. I mean, that's pretty much the goal, is to generate traffic to our main site. Agree?
yeah,
And that's the whole point of social media in general, is for them to bring interest, to see who is this person, what company they work for, and to generate that landing page viewership or any type of blog that may generate traffic indirectly to our site. Correct?
yeah, correct.
All right, let's continue.
But you will get a lot of traffic from Facebook and Twitter and Instagram. You won't get that much traffic from LinkedIn. But when you will start the real business, you will be able to generate most of your leads from LinkedIn.
What do you mean generate real business? Can you explain to me what the difference is? So LinkedIn is a little bit different. You're saying you'll generate real business. Can you explain that?
Yeah, to be honest, on Facebook and on Twitter, you can see a lot of people got engaged with your post, but you can't communicate with them. There is no way to identify those numbers and contact with each of them individually. But on LinkedIn, if you send any messages to the person, to the niche people about your business, if you send 100 messages, you will potentially get 10 to 20 response back, and you can get clients from there, and you will be able to get clients from other sources. But LinkedIn is a social media where people established two-way communication, because people
Okay.
doesn't check messages on Instagram and on Twitter, and people use direct messages for Facebook for personal reasons.
Okay, very good. Let's continue.
Okay. You can see on YouTube, I have published a new videos 2 hours ago, and we have got 5 views with the videos.
And I think two of those views was probably me.
Yeah, I think so. And I have uploaded one episode uh, on the podcast today. This
Great.
is
And do
the
we see
episode.
progress? Like, does this show any type of tracking here?
Let me try.
Oh, so there's analytics here in Transistor.
Yeah,
Well, that's weird. We already posted our episodes. How come
yeah.
there's just no traffic? Maybe
Yeah.
that's why.
I don't have any experience about the podcast. If there is any way that we can get connected with the people, how people get to know that we are posting on the podcast?
I believe John explained to me that using Transistor, what'll happen is that it'll publish it in the iTunes store, in Pandora, in Shop, what is it called? Spotify, and various other platforms. So all the popular platforms I connects to, it automatically publishes it, and so that whoever's searching for a couple keywords,
Mhm.
maybe social media, whatever it might be, these podcasts will start coming up.
Okay, how come that they have been posting our podcast, our episodes in different platform, and no one sees any of our episode yet?
Because our episodes are boring, probably. There's not much demand for it. So we just have to give it maybe some time and see what
Yeah,
happens.
but
It's just
but
like Facebook. When you start Facebook, no one comes to you, right? You have to invite
yeah.
friends. If you have no friends, then you're kind of out of luck.
Yeah, but if people don't see our episodes, they won't able to judge us. How they come they know that we are boring? They need to watch
Yeah,
watch our
yeah.
thing.
I think it just comes up to same thing like on YouTube or anything. It's just going to take time for it to be suggested if there's some activity. Let's give it some
Okay.
time. Let's give it some time.
Oh,
Let's see how it works.
okay. Let's see how it. Okay. And the last thing is on Google Analytics, you can see we have got 167 followers this week. Last week, traffic this week. Last week we had 86 traffic, so we have got 94.19% more progress than the previous week, and this is the highest traffic we have got in a week. And you can see that we have got 159 new users out of those 167, so we are getting a lot of new users. And last week we had only 78, and it is 103.85% more. So it is a huge progress. And you can see the page views progressed a lot. Last week we had 299 page views. This week we have 693 page views, so 131.77% more than the previous
Excellent.
week.
Excellent. That's amazing. And this is all through the social platform. Can we see to make sure this is coming out from the blogs? Because
Yeah,
this is a composite of the blog, social media, and everything. And it'd be nice to see if where these people are going to or where they're coming from. Are they coming to the blogs? Are they coming to the main site? Where is this actually happening?
let me.
I mean, is Jacqueline, all the articles she's written, is it generating any type of traffic through Google, organically speaking? What are we looking at actually here?
I am trying to see the traffic.
So now we're just trying to see where the traffic is going to, or
Yeah,
where's it coming from?
we can see the direct. We have got direct traffic more than the
But
social.
can we see where it came from, the direct? Do you know how to show where it came from? Like it came from a social site, the majority of those new users, or did it come from an organic? Well, it looks like it's not from organic search, right? It's mainly
Yeah,
direct, which is probably from social media, would you think?
yeah, you can see that we have got a lot of traffic this week from organic search. You
Can we
can
see
see
what
that.
is causing it?
Let me click here. You can see that.
Yeah, but can we see the links? What caused it? Like
No,
maybe
no.
like a
When
landing page that they came through, what they searched that caused us to come up to that
no,
section?
if we want to see the URL, a specific URL bringing traffic, then we need to create the specific URL, and I don't know how to do that, but I know there is a way that you will give a specific URL and you will put that on Google Analytics, and you will be able to see that how many traffic you have got for the link. This way you will be able to see that how many traffic you are getting for the for each of the articles.
Okay, so let's make sure here. The so what about sources? What does source say?
Source.
Yeah, I saw that in all traffics.
Yeah, source.
Yeah, that's not helping us. We gotta learn how to use this. All right, what about TikTok? What happened with that?
Okay, it was working. The emulator making things really slow, and
Well, if it
it
doesn't work, then we'll have to do another day, the TikTok, and
it
maybe there's another
was.
emulator we can find.
Yeah, I have tried so many emulator, and this one finally worked for me. My PC configuration is really high, and I don't know why it stopped working. We have got some progress on TikTok.
So listen, if the emulator is not working, why don't we just do this another day or find another
Okay,
emulator? But from you reviewing it overall, what was the summary of? Oh, here is it loading or is not? It's not responding. What's happening
yeah.
here?
To be honest, we have got the best progress this week. I have posted 4 times as I have been doing since the beginning, and this week we have got, you can see here, 33 followers, and we have got a total of 3 or 4 followers uh, uh, in previous weeks. So this was a really great week, uh, considering the progress of TikTok.
So for some reason, TikTok is working, even though we're not posting anything amazing.
Yeah,
That's very
I think
interesting.
because a lot of people working using TikTok on a daily basis, and you can't post anything more than 1 minute, so people usually give 1 minute to see if it is interesting.
All right, that's excellent, excellent. So I want to put some more effort into TikTok. So I want to look for hire a video a designer or graphics
Mhm.
editor or something like that that can really spice up these videos and come up with some great ideas. And let's take advantage of TikTok as fast as possible, since there's an opening for us to grow there very quickly organically. Agree?
Yeah, Yeah, that would be great.
All right, let me work on that and let me see what's going on. All right,
Oh,
thank you.
okay, we are covered with everything, and uh, we have done good than the previous week on all social sites, and I will try to keep up the progress moving forward as well.
All right, thank you, Amin. Thank you for the great job. Talk to you next week. Have a great new year.
Oh,
Bye bye.
you too. Take care.